New Invincible spoiler review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinnenberg. As I said, today we're breaking down episode 5 of season 3 of the Prime Video show, Invincible, in spoiler fashion. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I see a lot of you guys, new viewers here on the channel, so please hit that subscribe button if you like the content. I do movie and TV show reviews, out of theater reactions, a box office show weekly, as well as other movie franchise rankings. So please subscribe, ring the bell. I do content basically every day here on the channel, so please consider subscribing and ringing that bell. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on this new episode of Invincible? Was it your favorite? Was it your least favorite? What are your bold predictions for the final 3 weeks of the show before we move into season 4? Let me know. I respond to every single comment. I check once or twice a week and write back to everyone. So definitely comment down below if you want to have a nice friendly conversation about Invincible. Also, please, you guys, hit that thumbs up button. So as I said, you guys, if you're new to the channel, get a lot of new viewers here, which has been nice this week. I've covered every single episode of Invincible back from season 1 until now since I've started the channel. So definitely go check out those videos. For me, with episode 5 of season 3, which was called This Was Supposed to Be Easy. This to me was my least favorite episode of the series. Of the season. I thought it was slightly worse than last episode. And I thought that way because I thought episode 4, well, definitely was fun. Didn't really feel the plot kind of propel itself forward. It felt like it really did with the Omni-Man and Alan stuff on, seems like they were having a plan to take out the Viltrumites. But in this episode, we got no Cecil, and no Omni-Man and Alan. Those are 3 pretty essential characters to the show. We went to the subplot, which was a subplot from season 1, which is Titan taking over. You have the old man trying to get back in play here. And I thought, and with Machine Head as well. And I thought overall, this was a fun episode. The actual best parts of the episode for me were Mark and Eve and their relationship, that they're kind of rushing into things, and then them saying at the end they kind of need to just slow down a bit. Feels like they're kind of scrambling just to be with each other 24/7, just a little bit relaxed in this relationship. Them going out to sea when Mark's brother, Oliver, went out, without anyone's permission. Mark and Eve see him, and he actually has human friends, and they're having fun. And it felt like for a second when the 3 bullies were coming over, Oliver was thinking about, I was actually getting nervous that Oliver would kill these 3 bullies in front of his friends. But Oliver just put their pants down and then, had them leave. But he had friends, he had fun. They accepted him for being purple. That whole scene I thought really worked, was a really great, probably the best scene of the episode. Mark and Debbie's relationship was phenomenal, where Mark basically telling her at the beginning of the episode, which was very funny when Eve has to knock on the door and Oliver snitches that Mark and Eve have been doing it in their room, and Eve was just there all night. So Mark, tells her at the beginning that we're going to get our own apartment. And you can tell how deflated Debbie was because, again, Debbie has been left on an island before and with just having Mark. And I think Oliver really changed that. She has multiple things to now worry about, excuse me. And she can't really run out and find Oliver if he runs out and does something. Mark can do that. So she definitely looked frightened when that happened. Towards the end of the episode, when Mark's like, actually, we're not moving in. She was and me and Eve are not getting an apartment. She was like, oh my God, thank goodness. And Mark was laughing, and she was like, actually, are you and Eve okay? I thought that was a very relatable human scene that took place. I really enjoyed that. Again, Debbie, while playing a human character, is the most human, relatable Robbie character of this entire series. The Invincible Inc. thing, the company that Eve and Mark created, where they're basically just protecting, as of now, this prison. Basically, they can call Mark 24/7 if there's an issue that he needs to come and fix, and he's there. Mark and Eve get paid for that, I guess. I don't know how they get paid for that, but they were trying to do it so they can get an apartment together. But obviously that did not end up, they wanted to slow things down just a bit. We have not gotten a clear follow-up with Eve and her parents. Seems like my only issue, I love Eve and Mark too. My only issue with it is that it seems like it's a lot more Mark focused of the relationship. Eve has her whole thing with her family. She's at school. And it feels like all of the conflicts and conversations are more towards Mark, which again, Mark's the main character, which is a little more inclusion on what actually Eve's going on in her life outside of Mark. But again, her creating the company. Felt like she had a lot more to do from her personal stuff this episode. We did have, I think her name's Vanessa, with Rexplode, and them having their date. I thought that was very nice. The prison breakout, sorry, that was the best scene of the episode for Duplicate's brother, who's voiced by Simu Liu, who plays Multi-Paul. Brutal, bloody, but made sense. But again, the whole episode was about Titan not wanting to break Multi-Paul out of prison. Obviously, Multi-Paul doesn't get broke out of prison. They kill the old man who was in the dragon. And now Titan says that, I'm not here to take over the order. You can take over the order. You just leave this area alone and we are good. And as of now, it seems that Machine Head, who's voiced by Jeffrey Donovan once again, because Mahershala Ali, he did play Titan in the first season, but he did not come back to voice Titan in this season of the show, which is disappointing. But they have the whole order together, and it looks like Titan's now free. Don't know if we'll ever see Titan again or Machine Head, but we shall see. But I think with last episode having so much momentum with the Viltrumite War, and then it cut back to a very much a C subplot in the first season of the C or D subplot in the first season. I just think, it's tough of the show because what Invincible does is it does big stakes episodes out of nowhere. Like this season so far has had major life-changing implications on things in episodes 2 and 3. And it's tough to sustain that throughout an entire show. And I don't want to act like that episodes 4 and 5 were bad. Like if these again are your weak episodes of a season, you're doing very well. I enjoyed myself. The action was phenomenal. The little moments were great as usual. I just think there should be a little bit more intensity on the edge of your seat stuff that we just haven't gotten since episode 3. So again, am I nervous that this will continue like this? Of course not. The show packs its big punches and we have 3 episodes left. I'm still very excited. I thought we were going to get Omni-Man back on Earth, actually, when Mark was talking with Debbie about staying back, and they had the whole. I thought it was going to be like an Omni-Man would knock on the door thing, but that did not happen. But again, I think moving forward, it is important to have Cecil and Alan and at least Omni-Man in every episode. You need like two out of those 3 characters kind of have to be in every episode of the series. And it felt like we were getting a huge departure from the main story going on. And again, Mark being nervous about killing did not come into effect in this episode because he didn't kill anyone. He got his ass kicked again. And Eve was there to help out. So again, I'm enjoying the show. Wish we again had these last 2 episodes have been slightly disappointing. But again, these are like solid episodes of Invincible. And when solid episodes of Invincible are disappointing, it shows you how much I adore this show. So I'm still loving season 3. I'm enjoying it week to week. I'm just ready for the show to get back to its all-time heights with episodes 2 and 3. So let me know your thoughts of Invincible's newest episode in the comments section down below. Like the video, subscribe. I'll be back the next 3 Thursdays breaking down some new episodes of Invincible on Prime Video.